please. Yes! That's all the punch cards we needed for Evelyn. And I think there's some scrap here too. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, plasteel parts. I guess we go reward ourselves with a coffee, Camus. Then you can tell me what you've dug up on Cora. Let's cross here. Careful, traffic. I don't know why I'm telling them to be careful. I'm the one doing the dangerous maneuvers. Easy. Join traffic again. Oh, I missed my turning. Dangerous U-turn. Oh! Okay. Let's, you know what? Let's get a bit more acquainted with the hover before we start doing stunts like that. So this is Old Town. So we're as far down as we can get in the city. Really, you can see the tops of the old buildings just disappearing into the water. Ah, Neo Caf. Let's get a coffee from there. I knew where the closest parking was anyway. Looks like we should just park over here. I'll have to see about going on foot. Oh, hello, sir. Okay, he doesn't want to talk, maybe because he's on duty. I keep seeing these hollow cash. I presume they're banks around, and I don't have anything I can do with them.
Elon cosmetic procedures. Change your face. Change your life.
Changing face probably doesn't always change your life for the better, unless you're, well, trying to hide. Excuse me,
Here's what
sir.
I can offer you today.
Oh, wow, actually, like, those magazines were worth quite a lot, the Topless Man one. Let's keep the rest. Those are my candy bars. Hands off them.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you again.
We may well run into one another again. I get around the city quite a lot. So I need to cross... Excuse me. Yeah, there's Neocaf. I need to get down there. Ah, maybe I can cross through there? Aww. It's a little neon cat. I like that. And a remote Right, corpse sec. We found a remote detonator. We are not going to mess around with that. That is going straight to the corpse sec guy. If I make myself look more law-abiding, they're probably going to be less suspicious about me working for Cloudpunk as well. I'm not dealing with a detonator. Why did I pick... Oh, I gotta pick it up because I gotta hand it in. Excuse me, sir.
Hi. I found this.
Yep.
I thought I should hand it in to the authorities. Or someone who might know what to do with it.
Yep.
Ma'am, what
Like
is this?
I don't know. It looks like a detonator.
I found it. I think it might be...
Give it to me, now.
Yes, I was just
No.
going to. I came to you.
Is this some kind of scam?
No,
You
no,
know
no,
what?
it's not a
I'm just
scam.
going to leave.
What does this button do?
No, don't push the button.
No idea.
No, don't
Bye
push it.
then.
Stay here. I am going to get to the bottom of this.
No,
You
no,
go
no.
ahead. I have no idea what that button does, though, so for safety's sake, I suggest
Don't
you...
touch it.
Nothing happened.
Oh,
Did you just press that? I literally just said,
Nothing happened again.
stop pushing it.
stop pressing the button.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you to step back, please.
What?
Fine, I don't want to be around you while you press a big red button on what looks a lot like a detonator anyway.
Exactly.
Something happened.
Oh no. What
A light
happened?
came on. There's words on the screen.
What does it say?
I can't read it.
Let me
Might
see.
be the visor. Let me have a look.
Here.
I can read this. It's Arabic.
And
Arabic.
It says, "Please don't press this button again."
Oh.
I swear, that's what it says.
All right then. Well, I'd better ask my supervisor about this. Please move along, ma'am.
Does your supervisor speak Arabic?
No. Why?
No reason.
Well, they'll find somebody who does, surely. What an idiot. Oh, I forgot. Somebody's handed me something that looks like a detonator. Excuse me. Sir, please. My word, this part of the neighborhood. Oh, I came for a relaxing coffee and now I found a detonator. Dynamite. Oh, I hope you're not behind that effing detonator. It's another punch card. Hello?
Hey, come here a minute.
I'm busy.
Wait, I just want to talk. You're not from around here, I can tell.
Well,
Because of my
That's right.
dark, exotic eyes, right? Give me a break.
No, because you obviously don't realize who I am. When
Oh.
someone around here gets my attention, they're flattered.
You're right. I don't know who you are. Let me finish my coffee in peace, please.
I don't even have a
I'm
coffee
Dynamite
yet.
Simpson. Even if you haven't heard of me, you'll have heard one of my music projects for sure.
If you say so.
Look, I'm in need of some authentic Eastern fashions for my next music video. I see that embroidery on your sleeve. Eastern Peninsula, right?
You're
might
a
be.
music video director?
I'm a record exec, video director, entrepreneur, guitar player, social media hub, brand construction technician.
And you want my sleeve?
Not exactly. I'd like to use the floral design in the background for my next music video.
Much as your cultural appropriation of my favorite cardigan sounds tempting,
Tell me a little more about your people.
I mean,
I really
it's only
don't
a flower
feel like
pattern,
it.
right?
I bet your people enjoy my music, even there, beyond the city.
Oh, you're an
I don't
arrogant
think we do.
bugger.
Perhaps playing my music requires technology beyond your means.
Oh, I
We're
think.
not savages. We're farmers. And we have our own music.
Your own music? Your own fashion? How novel. I must learn more.
Do it on
How
your
can I
own
learn
time,
about
not
your
mine.
people's music? Did you grow up playing tribal drums?
What? I grew up playing Bach.
So you're a musician.
Not anymore.
Shooting begins in 5 minutes. I'll learn more about your music, but for now, can I take a photo of that design?
If you
No.
pay me.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Perhaps, if you tell me more, what does the pattern mean?
It's a catapult. For my people, it's a gift mothers give their daughters to protect them.
From?
Predatory men.
Really? This'll be perfect in Dolly's next video.
I have one in my pocket. I brought it from home. It's dried.
Really? Might I have it?
Show me the limbs.
Here, take them. You would really allow me to have this? Sell your cultural gift from your mother?
Sure, I gotta eat.
Excellent. I think this'll look fantastic in Dolly's hair in the music video. Pleasure doing business with you. I must go, but we might speak again.
Goodbye.
Was that a good idea? I just sold something
Oh,
from
no.
home.
Your mother's flower. You gave it away.
Mom didn't give that to me. I found it growing near a sewage plant. I used
Oh.
it as a bookmark.
Does it really protect women from predatory men?
It's just a dead flower, Camus.
Alright, it looks like we pulled the wool over his eyes. Holdo?
Hey, you okay?
What's going on here?
Yes, I'll be fine. I just need to rest for a moment. Maybe some food.
Are you from the Eastern Peninsula?
No, from the steppes. My name's Haldo. Was a dentist.
Rania, driver. So what went wrong?
Everything. Hyper-gentrified rent closed my office. A debt corp took my augments. The wounds didn't heal. I was in pain. I started with Jews and worked my way up the periodic table of painkillers till I got here. So numb I could barely see.
Take some
Damn.
money for food.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rania. Your people are always decent. You know, I always wanted to see the Eastern Peninsula one day.
Maybe you will.
What a lovely smile you have when you tell a kind lie, Rania.
You take care of yourself, Holdo.
Take some food.
A candy bar. Oh, I've spent so many years telling kids not to eat these.
Sorry, it's all I've got.
Oh, don't be sorry. I love them. Thank you, Rania.
You're
I
welcome.
hope you get back on your feet.
Me too. Me too.
You will. Just hang in there. Now, about my coffee. Okay, so that does lead me down here. Coffee guy?
I saw you looking at me from over there.
I was just going to ask if this was the only coffee place in this zone.
Yeah.
I'm from out of town, and this coffee is...
It doesn't look great.
Like Hova oil?
Well, I was going to say it's below average, but yeah.
No, this is the only place. I've been coming here since I was in my teens.
You look
That's a long
like you're
time.
still in your teens.
It's the coffee. It's stunted my growth.
So, you're actually...
75.
Well, Grandpa, it was nice to meet you.
Hey, wait up. What's your name?
I'm Rania. I drive deliveries, and I've got another job coming up, so...
Do you, want to do something?
Are you asking me on a date?
No, I mean, we could just do something and see what happens.
I mean, I admire
Do
your
something.
courage.
How specific?
We could...
Come on, coffee guy. What could we do?
Bowling.
Ew.
Shooting. I know a range downtown.
What's wrong with bowling? Oh,
Lets
that's
you
more
fire
of an
the
ew.
big pulse rifles.
I don't like pulse rifles or any guns, really. They tend to get aimed at people a lot.
We only shoot targets.
I believe the humans and the targets can coexist peacefully.
What about pizza?
Better. What kind?
Artichoke and avo from the new hipster place uptown.
Ooh, a swing and a miss. Sorry, coffee guy. Maybe some other time.
If I see you here again, I'll have thought of something you like, Rania.
We'll see.
I mean, weren't we a little bit harsh on him? I mean, he did ask us out. He was being polite. He didn't, like, just come on all sleazy, like. Well, he did have a bit of an attitude, but he wasn't a bad guy. Could have gone a little bit gentler saying no. Dana?
Excuse me, I see you sell old stuff. Do you know what this is?
Pass it here. Let's see. Oh my.
What is it? I thought maybe an old music storage.
Oh, the video game tape.
Music? No, not at all. This is a game. An old one at that. Where did you find it?
Just like about on the
Actually,
street.
it was near some trash.
No, I don't believe it.
Well,
So
you
it's
better
an
believe it.
antique?
Oh yes, this was played on a Spectrum home computer. 48K. You needed an interface to make the joystick work. Kempston or ProTech. Otherwise, you had to play on the rubber keys.
Even the words I understood in that sentence didn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
like
following
this, you
too
see.
much.
You put this tape into a tape recorder first and...
Nope, still no clue.
Long ago, information was stored on magnetic tapes. You see the strips here?
Uh-huh.
These wound round playheads, or something like that. No one knows exactly how it operated now, but we can feed this into our comprehender and it gives us executable code.
So, this was a game people played on a screen?
Oh yes, it would take a long time to upload the data to memory, and the executable data itself is tiny. It's hard to comprehend how our progenitors managed to work within such strict memory constraints.
You're really into this stuff, aren't you?
I'm interested in the technology, sure, but what really fascinates me is this game. You
What
controlled a
about the
little
game?
sprite. You walked along a street and you punched everyone you came across. We believe these old games were deeply symbolic, like Sisyphus with the rock.
So they were morality lessons?
We collectors believe so. I think every one of these classic games can teach us a lesson.
What did punching people in the street teach us?
And it feels
Metaphorically,
rewarding.
it is telling us that we cannot simply fight urban decay through physical force. You see, in this game, when you win, you start again.
So the cycle repeats.
Exactly.
I think it's just because you
So
beat
through
the
the
game.
we learn that the violence is entertainment, but the creator of the game seeks to tell us that violence is also pointless.
These old games were pretty deep. How did this end up lying on the street?
There's plenty of other street vendors who are collectors like me. One of them, Old Sinclair, He died last week. And you're not really allowed to own this stuff. If GorpSec catches you...
Why aren't we allowed to own
I'm
this
sorry
stuff?
about Mr. Sinclair.
He was in the zone that fell into the sea last month. Can't be helped. You should keep your eye out for more of these. They may be
Can't be
scattered
helped.
all over the city.
You'll pay me for them?
I sure will, as long as you keep it quiet. In fact, I can even show you this one if you like. It
What's
has a
this
two-player
one?
mode. We can punch people in the street together.
Okay.
Maybe another time. Just the limbs are fine.
I'll come play with you another time. But why aren't people making more of a fuss about entire neighborhoods collapsing into the street? They're just like, oh well, this is part of life. Holy. It's happening. The city is slowly collapsing in on itself as we speak. I don't know how much time I've got. You know what? Let's finish having a quick look down here. Let's get our coffee and let's get the hell out of here. But then again, what's the rush? I don't know when any of these buildings could come crashing down. Okay, Neo Caf guy.
Welcome to Neo's Neo Cafe.
Oh,
I'm
gal.
Neo. What can I get you?
Oh. So we got our classic coffee. Nivacino, a special kind of cappuccino for the people of Nivalis, made with love and extras. I do have hot chocolates already. Let's go for a Nivacino.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh. Bought 2 of them.
Not thirsty anymore.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for this, Neo.
Thank you.
Have a spectacular day.
Thank you, I will. Right. Camus. You gonna hit me up with that knowledge? Camus, I've got my coffee.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Is that you?
Camus, why are you calling me on the comm? I'm on a coffee break here.
I have a reason.
Is the reason that you don't like being alone?
Yes, that is it. Is it okay?
It's
Yeah,
fine.
of course it's okay.
I'm glad of the company.
Why do you need the coffee?
I've never worked night shift before, Camus. Coffee creates the illusion that I'm actually still awake. You wouldn't understand. You don't sleep.
I sleep.
We told him to sleep
I guess
before.
you go offline and recompile your source code. That's a bit like sleeping.
Yeah.
I sleep.
Okay, I heard you. Tell me what you found out about Cora.
I found 3 different types of things about...
Camus, this data analysis and retrieval, it's not that you can't do it, it's just it's a bit dry. Why don't we let the generic automata take care of this part? You can go offline for a bit.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Custom personality Camus offline. Generic automata reinstated.
All right, Mr. Personality. Tell me what we know about Cora now.
3 distinct data points of origin for Cora. 2 deprecated and accessible only via the underweb. Warning, your automata was detected accessing this information and your identity was compromised.
What?
Shit. Well,
Bugger.
too late to do anything about it now. Tell me what you found. Give me the official data first.
Cora is a term colloquially used by citizens of Nivalis to refer to the combination of AI and mechanical systems, which manage the logistical and maintenance systems operating throughout the city.
I knew that much. Go on.
Okay.
As an anthropomorphism of a mercurial personality, it is unclear if Cora exhibits a form of sentience or sapience.
Sentience or
Best
sapience?
data suggests Cora is fundamentally inconceivable by human intelligence, existing just beyond the event horizon of biological minds.
Not helpful at all. Why do people keep talking about Cora then?
Day-to-day usage of Cora in conversation invokes the term in the same way one might talk about fate, luck, or serendipity.
Oh, God.
Example?
I checked my balance and I'm all out of credits. Cora knows where it all went.
There are 2 more data points for Cora?
Yes, one from City Archive in a defunct data pool called the Internet. Another from a paper-based text called The Exegesis, a pseudo-historical book scanned and OCR'd 109,572.75 days ago.
It's a lot of days.
Read me the extract of the exib whatever.
Reigning atop a hierarchy of smaller automatons, VIs, androids, and machines, Cora is the last of the 12 founders.
The last of 12?
Complex AIs that formed an advisory council for the human rulers of the city. Why did the founders fail? Did their source code encounter insurmountable logical errors? Or, worst of all, did the founders choose to abandon humanity? And if so, will Cora soon make that same choice?
What's your confidence rating on the accuracy of this information?
11.40%.
Higher than I thought. Does everyone in the city know this stuff but me?
Cora is commonly discussed, appearing in up to 0.8% of all communication, but little substantive, verifiable data exists as to its nature.
Read me the last data, the one from the internet.
Doesn't sound like a high
Cora,
percentage, but
computer-operated
that's still a lot of
recycling agent.
communication knowing this city.
That's it? I don't know how this relates to hackers or AI.
No further data available.
Make a copy of that exegesis thing to local storage, encrypted. If I get a data violation, I don't want to lose access. And bring Camus back online.
Yeah, I prefer
Activating
Camus.
custom automata personality, Camus.
Thank you.
Did you find out about Cora?
More or less. I don't know what I was hoping for.
Will you get food too?
Not hungry. Hey Camus, have a look at the cafe menu. Do you see all the different types? If you drank coffee, what type would you order?
Donut coffee?
That's not really...
Well, actually, you can get coffee and donuts.
I said something dumb?
No, you
Actually,
didn't.
Camus, I think donut coffee sounds pretty great.
There is such a thing as, like, coffee donuts where the donuts is soaked in coffee. I guess we go back to Evelyn. Got no other jobs to do right now. Oh! Okay, that was close. That was probably the nearest miss yet. It's a little unnerving looking down and just knowing how high up I am through the air. Thankfully I've got nice big clear windows so I can see where I'm going. I hope they don't turn me into a taxi service. I know I've got room for one more person. Oh, hey Control.
Driver 14FC, are you out of your Hava?
No.
I was on a break.
There are no breaks for me or for you. Have you seen the vids?
No,
What vids?
why?
More accidents in Sector 21. No, Sector 23. Or is it 21?
Bombings?
Not sure. This is bad for us. We've lost more drivers this week than in the past year.
Everything okay, Control?
Yeah.
I don't know, kid. I don't know. What's your real name? I'm tired of numbers.
I told you my real name. It's Rania.
I'm gonna look out for you, Rania. Things will get better after tonight. I promise. We just need to get through this one night.
What's your name, Control?
I'm not supposed to say. Goddamn.
Is something going wrong over there? You sound...
It's all wrong here. Maybe I'll tell you after this job.
You seem stressed.
What you got for me?
In Gallows Row, there's an old escalator called the Ascension. Someone at the base wants to surrender a package of their belongings.
Where does the escalator go?
Trust me, Rania. This job will be much easier for you if you don't ask that question again. You're looking for a guy named Gil. Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah?
Enjoy your coffee. All I got is a bottle of sake stashed in my desk drawer, and tonight, I'm having a drink. If they're not happy with that, they can fucking fire me. Cheers.
Cheers. Control.
I guess better get on this job. It's one of those nights for Control. Maybe I'll get him a little bottle of sake. Just as a friendly get-to-know-you sort of thing. happening? Are we? No, surely we're not being targeted. It's got to be a coincidence, right? Oh, what's this? There's... I think it's actually just two icons on my map overlapping, yeah. I thought it was some kind of like colourful paintbrush. I thought I could get a paint job for this thing. Mind the traffic. Don't want to go too far that way. I don't want to go down to the water side again. Let's peel off here. Let's just lift up. Fulcrum sector. This seems to be the nearest parking. So what are we looking for? We seem to be at the right height. Quite a large area, this one. It's got a tram running through it too, excuse me. Oh, actually I don't think we are in the right area, no, we're too high up. Well, got a bit of coolant anyway. I don't really know what constitutes a large amount of money. 5,000, it doesn't seem too much. Coffee is like under 20. It doesn't feel like I'm broke either. Oh, you know what? Stand back, away from the edge. I'm surprised there aren't more rails, considering how it's constantly raining. What? Is that an android hand? There's a human... Oh my word, there's more buildings collapsing down. This isn't good. Also, I have a human hand. Excuse me?
One slice, please. Oh, wait. Are those real cherries?
Well, they ain't holograms, lady.
So they are real cherries.
But where would you get real cherries in Navalis?
Lots of places.
Such as?
Orchards up in the spire, growing beds down in the vents, one of those labs that grow cultured retro fruit.
Okay, but where did you get
I'm
yours?
not talking hypothetically here. Where did you get those cherries?
Wherever you like, lady. I find the best way to enjoy the flavor comes from tasting with your imagination.
And I find the best way to avoid food poisoning is to know where my cherries come from.
Yeah, exactly that.
I swear, these taste exactly like cherries.
Like cherries. They're not cherries
That is not a normal
then.
thing to say about actual cherries.
You want a slice or not?
Yes. No. I can't decide.
Have you even tasted real cherries before?
Yeah.
Back home, they were my favorite.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Yeah.
Well, you'll love this pie. A genuine slice of home. What do you say?
No, actually, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want to
Suit
taint.
yourself, country girl.
Don't use that as some kind of slang. Or slur. I don't want to have cherry pie that's going to taint my taste at home. Or do I?
Change your mind, did you? I knew you'd come back.
Look, just give me the pie. Give me the pie.
I'll probably be back.
Possibly.
Much better than you thought, right?
And I've not tried it yet.
Not bad.
Not bad. We'll come again. Do you like a cherry pie? You've got a... Is that a real falcon?
Hey, you interested in having your photo taken with this magnificent creature?
Not
Just
particularly.
100 limbs.
No.
Wouldn't you like to know his name? He is Norman.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Norman. Is he a real bird?
Norman isn't a bird. He's a falcon.
He's
A
still a
real
bird.
Well, he's not a hologram.
But is he a real falcon or is he artificial?
Ah, I understand your question now. You must think this is based on an animal. This is not. It is a unique creation. A falcon.
I've seen falcons before.
So it's not...
No, You
Of
must
birds.
be mistaken. Perhaps you have seen a sparrow. They are very similar. You see, I specialize in chimeras.
What are chimeras?
Well, you know, there's a huge market for artificial animals, especially those that are rare or extinct. Chimeras are different. They are artificial animals which never existed, created from the imagination of man.
But I told you, I've seen a real falcon.
Yeah, they do exist.
Where?
On the Eastern Peninsula.
Well, they're extinct now, I guess.
Oh.
But I saw them all the time when I was young. I'm from the Eastern Peninsula. They would circle around the farm in the summer. Until the big dust storms hit back in the year of the dragon.
Listen, lady, I need you to do me a favor.
Okay. What?
Please leave, and don't tell anyone that there are real falcons, huh?
Sure.
Ugh.
But why does it make any difference?
So he'll lose his
When
business,
people know
that's
they're
why.
looking at something that once existed instead of something that never could, they get depressed. And sad people don't spend money.
So, people do get depressed. It sounds like most people then don't like life how it is. Gil, you're who I'm here to see.
Are you the delivery person?
That I am.
Rania, yeah, I'm to take your package.
It's everything. My limbs, comm, holocrons, augments, everything I own. Make sure my family gets it. Just drop it in the post.
Well, I'm a delivery
I can't leave the
girl.
queue or I'll lose my place.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, a chance to see the spire. I gotta take the shot. I get to go above the clouds.
Is it safe?
Sure, yeah. Of course.
You don't sound
Okay,
convinced.
then. Good luck, I guess.
Hey, thanks. Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't really get up to the spire myself. Are you sure? Oh, is that the spire? No, it looks far too short to be the spire.
Hey, Rania, you met that guy going on the Ascension? Is he
Yeah.
really going through with it?
He
is.
says the ascension takes him to the spire.
It sure does. And no further.
What do you mean?
It's an escalator to nowhere. It just ends.
Then what?
Well, then he falls a few miles down into the sea.
Who would
What?
build an escalator that goes nowhere?
You think everything in the city is logical? Look around, Rania. None of this makes sense. The city AI has gone mad.
He said it was safe.
Before he gave you all his possessions,
He knew?
he knew.
I don't get it.
You lived outside Navalis, right? So you've seen the sky. You've got that memory. I've never seen the sky. I can live without it. But imagine you'd seen it just once. What would you do to see it again?
How's the sake control?
You don't drink, right? You should try it sometime, Rania. When things are going wrong, it's a great way to keep yourself trapped in the long right now.
Are you a poet now, Control?
You know it.
What should I do with his possessions?
Well, he stiffed us on the bill. His payment was rejected. So
Oh.
if you got anything from him, you should return it to a Cloudpunk delivery chute nearby to cover his debt.
What about his family?
Let me make this as clear as I can, Rania. I don't know if he gave you something or if he gave you nothing. But I knew if he gave you something, I'd have to tell you to return it to Cloudpunk HQ. Control out.
Uh-huh.
He sounded different.
Friendlier?
Are we going to take Gil's things back to Cloudpunk HQ?
Well, everything's packaged and postmarked. So, if we dropped them at the mail office, they'd get back to his family and Cloudpunk would never know.
But maybe it would be good for us to give it to Cloudpunk? And if we broke the rules, we could get in trouble. Or get Mr. Control in trouble.
Quiet for now, Camus. I have to think.
Camus has a point. Jimmy, you struck me as somebody I want to speak to.
Hey, got a minute? Sure, you got a minute. Who doesn't have a minute?
Oh, I suddenly don't have a
less than
minute.
60 seconds. Near enough, right? Jimmy
Go on,
is
Jimmy.
the name. Jimmy, roll high.
I don't really have a minute.
Yeah, I kind of want to
You're all
go.
wondering about the hands, right? You gotta know. Everyone does. They always ask me about the hands. I always say the same thing. I do.
This human hand I found.
Say, if the shuffle wasn't working, they wouldn't have needed to break them. I'm right?
Were you cheating at cards?
Roll high. Wasn't I clear before when I says my name? Sure I was. You was listening. You're a clever lady. I got in trouble because I could roll double sixes every single time.
Really?
Near enough. Near enough that they broke my hand for it.
Did you have weighted
when
die?
I went with the other, they broke that too. Now, if I could just get some limbs for augments, I know I could make the money back for you at the table.
I'm not interested. Sorry.
You'll be back. They always comes back. I got the skills, lady. You're gonna invest in them one day. I'm telling you.
No, I'm okay. Because if I give him money for augments, he's just gonna get in trouble again and it'll be more than just his hands. But that reminds me, I picked up a human hand. Now, not supposed to just throw a biological limb in the garbage, and it appears to be wearing a wedding ring. Should I keep it? Somebody might want it back. Somebody might want it back. Somebody might want the hands back. Somebody might be walking around without a hand. Oh, the sort of crap I'm going to be carrying around with me before the end. So, the Cloudpunk delivery chute seems to be over here. And I don't think we should risk our job. We've already dodged a bullet once and wiped the slate clean. I don't want to get into trouble either. So we were talking about it over the comms of Cloudpunk, so surely they're aware. If I only get one infraction, like one chance, and you know, that's it. I shouldn't waste it on something like this, as difficult as it is. You know, I'd love to take this box to the post office and just let it be delivered to his family. At least I'll have those possessions left behind, but I need to work. I gotta eat. And I don't want to get Control in trouble yet again.
I hate doing this.
Yeah.
Being a delivery driver?
No, paying off a dead man's debts.
At least we won't get in trouble.
I hate this city.
Me too. A dead man with his debts. We had to... Not even death sort of separates you from your debts. This elevator doesn't work. Oh, control.
Hey, Rania. Are you there?
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
What? I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know.
Are you sure you're okay?
Are you a bit drunk?
What is wrong with him?
I think he's had a bit too much
some
sake.
drinks.
Yeah.
He sounds strange. Like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Control out.
Strange. It's like I'm speaking to somebody else all of a sudden. Oh. So this took electronics to repair, not coolant. Oh, I've been selling electronics. What's up here? Did somebody speak to him? In the meantime? Is he upset that I didn't post that box back? Because he'll be aware that I delivered it to the deposit box. Nobody up here is missing a hand. I'm just walking around with a human hand in my bag. What's wrong with me?